Hey guys, this is Jerry, welcome to the channel. Today we are finally taking a look at the all-new GWM Tank 300. This pickup vehicle we are driving right now will be the Tank 300 Hybrid Ultra, so the top tier spec. The pricing for this vehicle right now is $61,990 plus ORC. If you're looking to purchase one of these, make sure you contact me at Ebbett Pukekohe, GWM and Haval. Today we're going to look around the vehicle and have a test drive. Alright, from outside, this particular vehicle is finishing the grey color. We have 18-inch wheels on the Ultra spec. If you're looking for the base spec, that's gonna have the 17-inch tires instead. At the front, full premium LED headlights at the front. Looks really cool with the tank logo. The tank logo just looks cool as well. We have the front camera for your 360 view, parking sensor at the front. I love this big plastic padding, makes the vehicle feels very rugged. The nice set steps as well. A lot of finish on this car are just simply black trim, no glossy finish, just simple as always. From the rear, two tail lights at the back, plus the full size, and we have tank logo on the left and 300, and HEV logo means this particular vehicle is the hybrid drivetrain. The petrol tank is on the left. The good thing about this, it can take 91. So overall, very square-ish shape, looks absolutely great. Looks amazing. This should be one of the contender for the best car of the year for 2024 in New Zealand, surely. At the back, we have 400 liters boot space on the Tank 300. It's not massive, but nice thing is it's really square shape, so easy to load anything. At the back, simple single 12-volt socket, plus the speakers or subwoofer at the back. So yeah, everything looks simple, nothing special about that. Closing these doors are really hard. These are really heavy because the full size, so that's gonna be a little bit challenging for some people. Anyway, step back inside. The rear seats, very comfortable. The seats itself, very premium, soft leather finish, and we have center armrest. The seats are also a little bit adjusted on the angle. Additionally, we have very good finish on the doors, very nice cladding. Premium like quality in terms of ambient lighting as well. On the high spec like this, we get 64 ambient lighting colors, which makes it really cool. Additionally, for the rear passengers, we get air vents plus 2 USB charging. So overall, at the back, fairly good. The headroom is decent too. My head is nowhere touching the roof, and I've got loads of room at the back. This feels like a proper mid to large size SUV if you really want to compare to something else. Definitely feels a lot more spacious than the Jimny and even the Wrangler, I reckon. Anyway, let's have a look inside. At the front, the premium carries on. So we get electric adjustment seats, lumbar support on the higher spec, plus massage function, which is really cool. So it's gonna massage the lumbar part for you. If we're stepping, you can feel how spacious this is. Even with the big center console over here, we are getting loads of space between me and the passenger. Additionally, on these particular seats, we get heated and ventilated. That's really cool. Again, finish on the doors are very premium. There's a little bit of plastic around the door handle over here, but everything else you touch is all soft material. Like this particular design, like these air vents that twist around. They even got ambient lighting inbuilt, as you can tell. So that's really cool. In front of us, very chunky steering with a nice leather wrapped steering. The buttons are not similar to some Havals, but a little bit different. And we get 12.3-inch display for the driver cluster, plus 12.3-inch display for your navigation, for your music, things like that. There's tons of things for us to talk about. Additionally, we have the facial detection in case you have fatigue or anything like that. In the center console, we get quick buttons around here. Some are air vents, some are the hazard lights, and these two are the diff lock for front and the back. That brings on to the capability on the four-wheel drive system. Additionally, you get these buttons to change your drive mode, and the sound does go with it as well. That's really cool. We're going to test that. Plus, on these particular all the tank, they are all-wheel drive. You can do full low as well. Wireless phone charging pad are here, and quick air vents adjustments are there. In terms of quick buttons, heated seats, cooling seats on both front seats, cameras, the camera looks really good. It's very crystal clear and you can see around the vehicle. So if you click the angles like this, we also get intelligent parking assist and reverse tracking, which is really cool. Anyway, we can see so many things. You can even see the chassis view, so give you a real nice view around the car. Other off-road buttons are available, plus auto hold are available. In terms of storage, we have the center console. That's really smart. 2 cup holders inside. You can remove this cover if you need to. You can slide the tray top and bottom as well. You get small air vents that go through the center console if you want to cool something or hot something. And otherwise, that's very deep storage. On the side, look how soft that touch is, like the mechanism. Mid-size center console and sunglasses holder, plus a deep storage on the side. So overall, everything feels very, very premium. This is somehow on par with all the GWM cars you could find. H6, Jolyon, everything. They just finished really, really premium. It's definitely live up its price in terms of the finish, in terms of technology that's available. In terms of center screen, they are very responsive. When you want to touch anything, you can go directly to all the things. The system is quite like an Android tablet, so no problem controlling those things. There are so many settings in the vehicle, for the seats, for the lights, for the driving part of it. Something unfortunately annoying is the fatigue driving reminder on your facial recognition, and also under smart driving, you get all the driving assist. Annoying thing is the traffic signs, so I would always turn those things off whenever I get a chance. Unfortunately, they do get reset whenever you start. We also have inbuilt navigation, plus Apple CarPlay, Android Auto that's available. Only on this top spec, we are getting wireless Apple CarPlay, but no wireless Android Auto. Otherwise, everything runs with the cable. In terms of driver cluster, in the center on the left, you can't change anything, but on the right, you can quickly do some adjustments. You can do a guide mode. That means we're going to see the navigation around us. That's fancy. And we can go classic mode, which is just the driving computer. We can also even go off-road mode. Instead, that screen will go off-road and this screen will go off-road as well. You can see your rolling angle, you can see the traction on your torque, you can see the deflog, which you can lock everything up if you need to. So that's really good. If you do go off-road, you can definitely enjoy a lot of things. In city driving, I'd imagine most people are going to go to the classic mode. Anyway, for the rest of the driving, let's get it on the road to see how this goes. Right, as the sound goes, we are good to go. First thing on the pick up and go, feel responsive. And a little bit strange, interesting thing is the indicator actually. Pretty much most Haval vehicles or GWM vehicles we sold in New Zealand, they are pretty much all have indicators on the left. Now on the Tank 300, indicator is not converted to the left. So now the indicator on the right. Very small little detail to get used to if you have owned Haval or GWM vehicles before. Alright, once we're on the road, let's quickly go through some of the numbers. So the vehicle is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged petrol motor, 4-cylinder, plus the EV battery at the back. Combined, we are getting 255 kilowatts of power and 648 Newton meters of torque. So these numbers are tremendous amount of numbers compared to a standard, off-road vehicle or standard even city driving cars, thanks to its hybrid drivetrain. Obviously, 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, whatever you want to call it. Plus, we get a 9-speed hybrid transmission. You don't really feel much of a gear change, but once you put the foot down, you can feel the torque is getting sent to all those wheels. So that certainly helps with the city driving. Plus, feels very smooth on the pick up and go. In terms of the ride quality, although it has a fairly okay size 18-inch wheels, the tire is more of a sort of mid, sort of off-road tires. That means we are getting a little bit tire roll noise. The cool things, we get all the safety systems, blind spot detection, 360 camera, emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, they are all there. In terms of drive mode, we get tons of selections between eco, normal and sport. let's go to sport to see how the acceleration is like around this area. We're going to do a little bit slow down over here. Let's boost.
Concentrate while driving.
This pickup is not bad at all. There's a very small tiny bit of hesitation when I put the foot down all the way, but after that it just goes. It certainly doesn't feel like a 2-liter turbo petrol motor. It feels a lot more powerful than what it is, or what it suggests on the paper. And the pedal response is really good on sport mode, just like that. I'm going way too fast before I read the traffic sign. That's so cool. I love the 360 view, show the information around this area. And just like that, it's like driving like a little hot hatch. So let's slow it down around here and do a acceleration from 15, 1, 2, 3, all the way. Wow, that's not bad. Again, just on the first initial push down, there's a little bit hesitation, but after that, the power is just very smooth. All right, let's do another go again.
Speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
That's nice.
Exceeding the speed limit.
Right, under sport mode, it feels quite bumpy, to be fair. I'm not sure if it does affect the suspension, but the handling is definitely sharper. You can feel it on the steering. But the good thing is about just the acceleration is so smooth and just effortless, very responsive.
While driving.
And we're getting pings on this voice recognition all the time.
Entering Waikato.
There we go. How cool is that? The whole acceleration felt like the whining noise sounds like a supercharged, not a turbocharged for some reason at some point. I guess that's the transmission working, but anyway, that felt really good. It's just pushing me back all the way back to the seats. And speaking of the seats, they are very, very comfortable, very solid, and I do get lumbar support, massage function, cooling, heated. You can't ask anything more than that. Going on this corner, let's give it a go. Obviously, due to the large height, this vehicle's ground clearance is 224 millimeters. So you are going to get a lot body roll when you push on these corners. We need to slow down like that. But that's quite nice. It's so good. It's a lot of fun as well. You can definitely feel we are driving a big car. But in terms of handling, there's nothing too big about it. And acceleration, certainly never too big about it. At the same time, I think it's still relatively comfortable. Like, the suspension itself is okay. It's on the hard level, but not too hard. And brakes smooth. The seat itself is so soft, supportive for you, at least for me. Let's go to the normal mode just to test around this area. And noise level, even on this rainy day, rainy surface, the noise level is still okay. We are getting a little bit tire roll. That's pretty much it. I don't get much wind noise.
Please concentrate while driving.
And just like that, if you leave your hands off the steering, it just keeps beeping, beeping, beeping. Well, that's just a small annoying thing, but the driving part is definitely not annoying. I'd assume if you drive this off-road, it still feels relatively smooth and quiet thanks to its hybrid motor. And let's slow down around here. Alright, let's go back to the route so we can do another drive around the area just to see how the performance everything is like. And driving around town like this, just relatively quiet. The pickup on the first initial go, there's always have that small tiny hesitation. But after that, it felt very smooth. On this rough seal, you can feel the vehicle suspensions working, but you can still get some shakes here and there. Let's do sport mode again. As soon as you go into sport mode, the pedal just super responsive on the accelerator. Somehow it's simply a little bit too fast, maybe. Let's slow down around here. So no one is behind us. There we go. That's cool. It's almost pulling as the heads are going up and the tail are going lower. And you can definitely feel the push, the acceleration. It's definitely got a lot of torque behind the wheel. As soon as you go after the corner, you push it here, it's going to be very, very fast, very responsive, just like that. And the brake felt responsive too. I guess you would need that if you go off-road, things like that. I just love how the digital dashboard. And next thing I need to talk about is probably visibility. The rear visibility is actually okay. You are getting a little bit small blind spot on the glass because of the full size, but the side ones are totally okay. The glass is still big, square-ish, so you can see most of the things. Only small thing you miss is something that's close to your car, let's say, behind you. But yeah, no problem at all. The blind spot, there is a little bit B-pillar blind spot on the left. When I go around the roundabout, I can feel that's a little bit problematic here and there, but the rear glasses, everything is all okay. So okay for the visibility. The front glass is huge, and it's because the sitting position is so high up, we are getting very small amount of blind spot at the front. Anyway, let's test these corners again. And today is very rainy, by the way, so we're gonna be a little bit cautious, just like that. Wow, the pickup is very smooth, very fast. I haven't driven the petrol one just yet. The petrol one are due in the country around March, so if you're looking to the review or test drive on the petrol version of the Tank 300, make sure you subscribe and like down below. Yeah, driving a motorway just feels solid, smooth. I think if you just use this as a daily cruise vehicle, I'd imagine you're still going to be really, really happy about it. And we're going to go normal mode, just quiet, nothing special, no weird sound or anything like that. I'm definitely enjoying it. And being such a spacious vehicle, you have no problem carrying family at the back as well. And with its softer suspension in most surfaces, they are going to be really good. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this particular impression video on the Tank 300 Hybrid. This is the top spec. I'm going to do other reviews on the GWM and Haval videos, plus all the other brands as well. So if you're interested in more POV Drive like this, do not forget to subscribe and like. That will be really helpful for the channel. And if you're looking to purchase one of these in Auckland, New Zealand, do not forget to contact us at GWM Pukekohe. We belong to the Ebbett Pukekohe group. I'll leave our contact details down below. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.